Hello students, in our previous lecture we have studied about the vapor pressure of solutions. Vapor pressure, we studied that it is the pressure exerted by the vapors of a liquid at a particular temperature when it is in a state of dynamic equilibrium. Okay, and it depends upon the two factors. The first one was the nature of the liquid. Nature of the liquid means the type of intermolecular forces which exist between the uh, atoms of solute and solvent. And the second one was the temperature. Obviously, if we'll increase the temperature, the amount of water vapors, or sorry, the vapors will increase, and hence the vapor pressure will also increase. Now today we will study about the effect of addition of a non-volatile solute. Such solutes which do not vaporize on heating, like we can take an example of NaCl. Suppose we have added NaCl to a solvent like water. Suppose we have added NaCl to water, then what will happen to the vapor pressure of that solution? When a non-volatile solute, that solute which will not vaporize on heating, is added to a volatile liquid, if we'll add to such a liquid which can be vaporized easily, the vapor pressure of the liquid gets lowered. Its vapor pressure of that liquid, it will get lowered. Actually, it happens because in such a solution, a part of liquid surface, this liquid surface, it is also occupied by the solute particles now, and therefore the area or the surface containing the liquid molecule, it is decreased. In case of the solution, if we'll see, because it has been occupied by the non-volatile particles now, and this will reduce the escaping tendency of the solvent into the solution, and it takes place, the evaporation, it takes place in the lesser extent, which will result in the lowering of vapor pressure of the solvent. Now, Raoult's law for solutions containing volatile solutes. This we will first study for those solutions in which both the components solute and solvent both are volatile. Solute is also volatile. This law states that for a solution of volatile solute, when the solute is also volatile, suppose we have added any liquid to water, to volatile solute, the partial vapor pressure of each component, that is of component A and component B in the solution, it is directly proportional to its mole fraction. It is directly proportional to its mole fraction. Say for component 1, suppose P1 is its partial pressure, it is proportional to its mole fraction x1. If we'll remove this proportionality sign, a constant will come, that is P naught 1. Actually, P naught is the vapor pressure of this component 1, pure component 1, when no mixing had taken place. Like for component 1, P1 is equals to its partial vapor pressure. It is equals to its vapor pressure at its pure state multiplied by its mole fraction. For component 2, P2, it is proportional to x2, or P2 it is equals to its mole fraction at its pure state. It's P naught to x2. Its vapor pressure, pure state into its mole fraction. P1 is equals to P naught 1 x1, P2 is equals to P naught 2 x2. This is the component partial vapor pressure of component 1, and this is the partial vapor pressure of component 2. Suppose this is a solute and this is a solvent. Now total vapor pressure of that solution will be P1 plus P2. P total will be P naught 1 x1 plus P naught 2 x2. This will be for those solutions in which the solute is also volatile according to Raoult's law. Here it is written that where P1 and P2, they are the partial vapor pressures of both the liquids, and x1 and x2, they are their mole fractions, and P01 and P02, it is a vapor pressure in their pure state of component 1 and component 2 respectively, of their pure state. Now for solutions containing non-volatile solute, when the solute is non-volatile, means it will not vaporize upon heating, the relative lowering of vapor pressure of a volatile solvent due to dissolution of a non-volatile solute. Vapor pressure will decrease upon adding the non-volatile solute. It is equal to the mole fraction of the solute. Mole fraction of the solute. See, one more definition according to Raoult's, it is the vapor pressure. It means here if we will see the total vapor pressure, it will depend upon the vapor pressure of the solvent only, because the solute here it is non-volatile. So no vapors of non-volatile solute will be there. It means the total vapor pressure, if we talk about the total vapor pressure, it will be equal to the vapor pressure of the liquid solvent only, not of the solute. The vapor pressure of a solution containing a non-volatile solute is non-volatile. In previous case both were volatile, so we were taking P is equals to P1 plus P2, but here the solute is non-volatile, so no vapor pressure of solute will be there at a particular temperature is directly proportional to the total mole fraction of the solvent only in the solution. For a binary solution, binary mixture, binary means where two components are present. We have discussed this earlier also, that mole fraction of solute plus mole fraction of solvent, it is equals to 1. Total will be 1. Means x solvent, if we talk about mole fraction of solvent, it is equals to 1 minus x of solute. If we'll put this in this equation, the equation will become P is equals to P naught 1 minus x solute. P naught will come here, 1 minus x solute, 1 if it will come here. So it will become 1 minus P upon P naught is equals to x solute, and P naught minus P upon P naught is equals to x solute. P naught minus P, it is the lowering of vapor pressure, and P naught minus P upon P naught, it is the relative lowering of vapor pressure. Thank you, class.